People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
This is a QueenB Radio High School Sports presentation. QueenB Radio proudly brings you People's State Bank and Grant Regional Health Center coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by House Electric, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Bytech Incorporated, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Claire Bank, Donnie's Tire and Auto, Fuller's Milker Center, Gary's Pest Control, Community First Bank, Guy's Truck and Tractor Service, Hernson's Ace Hardware, Krantz Auto Parts, the Peterson Agency, the Raleigh Cheese House, Mound City Bank, the Russell Law Office, the Shoebox, Sloan Implement, Timmerman's Talents, Tricor Insurance, and Wolf Construction.
After fighting to make it to the WIAA Volleyball sectionals, these two teams are just one win away from making it to the WIAA Volleyball State Tournament. The visiting Fall River Pirates, defending sectional champions, come into town looking to make it back to state in back-to-back years. On the other side, the host Mineral Point Pointers look to make history and win their first sectional title in volleyball program history. Welcome to Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school volleyball, presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on Super Hits 106 and online on the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. In the sectional finals, just one game away from state, it's the number one Fall River Pirates and the number one Mineral Point Pointers. Broadcasting live from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth, I'm Matthew Ganinin, and what a special game we are in store for tonight between these two teams. The Fall River Pirates come to town a great season. They've had their 27-8 overall, 7-0 in the Trailways West League. They were champions of that conference. It took them 5 sets over Plainfield Tri-County, but they got it done in the sectional semifinals. And on the other side, the runners-up in the Southwest Wisconsin Activities League, the 27-6 Mineral Point Pointers. It also took them 5 sets to win their sectional game, that one against Hillsboro. But both teams come into town tonight looking for a great performance. The stands are packed, both pep bands are here, and we've got a special one in store. After this, you'll hear from our two head coaches tonight, Coach Laura Troutman of the Fall River Pirates and Coach Carey Cabot of the Mineral Point Pointers on the Raleigh Cheese Pregame Show. This is the Raleigh Cheese Pregame Show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highway 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Back after this on Super Hits 106 and the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 1. The Peterson Agency in Argyle knows if you run a business, you know the most valuable things are also the hardest to get. Your business didn't grow overnight and came from years of hard work, confidence in what you could do, and making smart decisions. That's why an insurance policy from West Bend makes sense. It protects your valuable and hard-earned business so you can focus on doing what you do best. And it's all backed by the knowledge and experience of the Peterson Agency. To find out more, contact the Peterson Agency in Argyle, 608-543-3354.
Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie du Chien is who to call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
Did you know that Mound City Bank offers free checking to nonprofit organizations? In addition, we offer interest-bearing checking, money market, savings, and certificate of deposit accounts with competitive rates. Every nonprofit checking account includes a free debit card along with many extras. Stop by or call us in Cuba City at 608-744-2141 for more details or any questions. Mound City Bank is proud to be here for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Could there be a better name? Auto Value Parts Stores. They aren't just about air fresheners or fuzzy dice. Auto Value Parts Stores are all about parts, auto parts, and advice. Pros who know auto parts with tons of tips when you need them the most. You want real value? Don't go to a place with a cute name. Go to Auto Value. Could there be a better name? I didn't think so. Your Auto Value Parts Store. We've got the parts, we've got the smarts.
Pregame 1.
Welcome back to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show on Super Hits 106 and the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. Back inside the Scott Schmitz Community Gym in Mineral Point as the Fall River Pirates and the Mineral Point Pointers are now just one win away from state. We are now joined by Coach Laura Troutman, the head coach of the Fall River Pirates. Thank you for joining us, Coach.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so first off, coming off of last year's trip to the Rec Center, what energy did your girls bring into this season, and how were they able to maintain that throughout the season?
Interesting that you said that. We had a special speaker come to talk to us. It was the UW River Falls coach, and he had asked the girls what their goals were, and the first thing that came out of their mouths is we had unfinished business because we did make it to the state tournament, but we felt like we didn't play our best. And I thought that was, so they've been very geared at just, hey, we have unfinished business.
All right, now please walk me through your regional round, and how do you feel that those matches help prepare you for this week's sectional matches?
We had a bye on Tuesday, so that week was kind of long, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we played Necedah, which was a really good team. Played them, we beat them 3 sets, but the sets were very good, so it was a good environment at our school. The energy, it tested us pretty good, but we got out of that one. And then our last match with Tri-County, that was a barn burner. It was a nail biter, and one of the things with my girls, they were resilient. They didn't want to go down, losing on their home court, and finished strong.
Now, on Thursday night, your Pirates did come away with a 3-2 win over Tri-County, but in that match, you got off to a slow start, dropping set 1 15-25. What will you look to do at the start of this one to make sure that your Pirates are not playing from behind tonight?
Well, one of the things we talk about is mistakes will happen in volleyball, and you just have to move on and just keep playing, play hard, do your best, and that's all we can hope for. I mean, to come this far, to have to play Mineral Point at a game right before the state, it's tough, but then again, you know, it's what it is. I think my girls are just going to come out, do their best, play hard, and we'll see how it goes.
All right, now for tonight's Russell Law Office's injury report. How has your team been doing health-wise this year, and are there any injuries to report tonight that will make a difference in our sectional final?
A few weeks back, we did have our setter hurt her finger. She finally got her splint taken off, so that's helped us a little bit. And also my middle a few weeks ago had, actually it was probably about a month ago, sprained her ankle really bad, but I think it's back to being almost 100%, so we're healthy.
All right, now what will it take for your Pirates to take down the host Pointers and advance to your second straight state tournament?
We want to serve tough, we want to pass well, we want to play tough defense. Hopefully we can get some blocks up because I know that Mineral Point's got some really strong hitters, and I think just play our best, see what happens.
All right, and as we approach the first serve, we're so excited to see how tonight's match will play out. Tonight it's a battle between the Fall River Pirates and the Mineral Point Pointers. We would like to thank Coach Laura Troutman for joining us on the Raleigh Cheese pregame show. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thanks a lot, appreciate it.
Once again, that's Coach Troutman of the Fall River Pirates. You'll hear from Coach Carey Cabot of the Mineral Point Pointers back after this on Super Hits 106 and the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 2.
Hello, Dr. Matt here from Cuba City Family Dental. Something we take pride in is having 3 state-of-the-art facilities in Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington. Our investment in the latest technology and innovative services allows us to provide top-notch dental care to our area families. Take control of your oral health and make an appointment with our team, and let's make your smile the best it can be. Contact Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental now, and let's start this journey together. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Have you ever wanted to be in a play? Here is your chance. The Bell Tower Theater is holding open auditions for all 5 shows in their 2025 season. There are 22 different roles available, and auditions are open to anyone 18 years and older and will be held on Friday, November 8th and Saturday, November 9th. Details on shows, roles, and the audition process can be found at belltowertheater.net. Do something new and exciting. Audition for a show at the Bell Tower Theater.
Apples are in good supply at Oakwood Fruit Farm. Pick up some Honeycrisp, Macintosh, Cortland, and other varieties for cooking and eating. Other treats include fresh apple cider donuts, take and bake pies, and fresh apple cider. Every Tuesday, get 10% off all apple purchases. Apples make great gifts. Open 9 until 4, 7 days a week. Oakwood Fruit Farm, south of Ithaca on Apple Ridge Road. Just follow the signs and like them on Facebook.
Oakwood Fruit Farms, that's the one for family fun. Oakwood Fruit Farms, that's the one.
All industries need people who work in accounting, and Southwest Tech in Fenimore is your pathway to success. Southwest Tech's accounting program gives students the opportunity to build on their credits with short-term certificates, a 1-year technical diploma, an associate degree, and many transfer pathways to a bachelor's degree. Online and in person, 100% of the students from the accounting program are employed after graduation. So don't wait. Apply today. The registration deadline is January 3rd. Classes start January 14th. For more information and to apply now, visit Southwest Tech's website, swtc.edu.
Back in the Raleigh Chiefs pregame show, and we have reached the final stop before Green Bay as it's the Fall River Pirates and the Mineral Point Pointers in the WIAA D4 sectional finals on Super Hits 106 and the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. We are now joined by Carey Cabot, the head coach of the Mineral Point Pointers. Welcome to the show, Coach.
Thanks, Matthew.
Now, for any listeners out there who have not been following the Pointers this year, please describe your team to us. Tell us how your season went, and tell me what sets this Pointer team apart from the Pointer teams in the past.
So our girls are just really playing well together. We have a blend of some strong senior leadership with some young underclassmen, talented players that, it's been, blending those two things all year. And the kids are just having a ball with each other right now and playing for each other.
All right, now in your sectional semifinal game against Hillsborough, you needed to win 2 sets, 28-26, and score points on 2 critical Hillsborough match points in order to pick up a win in that one. Walk me through that match and how your Pointers were able to hang on long enough to pick up the win.
Yeah, we definitely put ourselves in some tricky situations that last match, and our girls just never lost faith in each other, never lost faith that they were going to be able to come out on top. They definitely look to each other, lean in when times get hard, and that's exactly what we need to do tonight too.
All right, now this is a game that Mineral Point Volleyball has not played in since the 1990s. How do you think your girls will respond to the pressure that tonight's match brings?
I think they're ready to go. I think they're excited. It's definitely a huge advantage being able to be here at home and just relaxed in their own environment. That's huge for us, and so we're going to take advantage of that as much as we can and just play our game.
All right, and Fall River is another team that you have not seen this year. In the final WSN coaches poll, your Pointers were ranked 4th in D4, and the Pirates were ranked 6th. Your sectional semifinal game went to 5 sets, as did theirs, and on paper, this one looks like a toss-up, but I want you to tell me what will it take for the Pointers to come away with victory tonight.
Yeah, I think matchup-wise, we match up very well. They have some strong hitters. We have some strong hitters. It's just going to come down to, I think, in this point, who's going to play better defense, who's going to be able to pass the ball better, get to their spots on defense, and just give themselves more opportunities offensively because of their defense.
All right, now for tonight's Russell Law Office's injury report. There were no injuries to report before Thursday's sectional semifinal. Has anything changed since then?
No injuries to report at this time.
Always good news. Thank you to Coach Carey Cabot for joining us in the Raleigh Chiefs pregame show. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you so much, Matthew.
Once again, that's Coach Carey Cabot of the Mineral Point Pointers. We'll wrap up the Raleigh Chiefs pregame show after this on Super Hits 106 in the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. The sectional finals are next.
competitive monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People's State Bank. People's State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right. 0 monthly service charge. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. At People's State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People's State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on QueenB Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpbl.com.
In game one.
Back on Super Hits 106 in the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. Moments away from the first serve in tonight's WIAA D4 sectional final game, between the Fall River Pirates and the Mineral Point Pointers. We would like to thank Coach Laura Troutman and Coach Carey Cabot for taking time out of their busy evenings for those pregame interviews. In those pregame interviews, you heard the Russell Law Office's injury report. If you've been injured, contact Russell Law Offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help you get the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWI.com. Now it's time for tonight's Colors of the Game, presented by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. First for the visitors from Fall River, their jerseys, black, Fall River across the top of the back in red, numbers on the front and back red with a white outline, and Pirates across the chest in red, the Fall River logo on the left chest, red collar, red, then red, white stripes ending with white down at the end of that sleeve on the arm. Mineral Point, they've got 3 options. They're going with their blue tonight. That has the word Pointers across the chest in white. Numbers on the front and back in white, and the Mineral Point logo on the top of the back. Those the colors of the game, presented by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. Next up, we will get you our starting lineups, presented by Fuller's Milker Center. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at FullersMilkerCenter.com. First, the starting lineups for the visitors from Fall River. They are starting number 2, a senior middle, Hannah Dietzenbach. They're also starting number 3, a senior outside hitter, Maggie Book. Also starting a senior, their setter, number 6, Alexa Schultz. The middle, number 8, a junior, Emma Sampson. Then it's number 10 on the outside, Jenna Vermillion, and the libero is number 4, the senior, Brooke Colger. Those the starting lineups for the visiting Fall River Pirates. Then for Mineral Point, their starting lineups, just what we've seen from Mineral Point in their last couple of games. It's going to be the senior, Ella Kroll, the senior, Lacey Lindsay, the junior, Maddie Cabot, the freshman, Bryn Swenson, the senior, Eliza Ingwell, the senior, Izzy Dannenberg, and the libero is the sophomore, number 16, Ava Ingwell. Those are the starting lineups presented by Fuller's Milker Center. Tonight's game also brought to you by Claire Bank, with 3 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin, is proud to support our community events at Claire Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Virginia Implement recognizes all high school athletes. High school athletics offers opportunities for sportsmanship, leadership, and personal growth. Virginia Implement with locations in Cobb, Barneveld, Darlington, and Lancaster. Brian Savage Construction, your local WIC building dealer in Mineral Point, serving all of Southwest Wisconsin since 1996. The WIC buildings your dreams, and Brian Savage Construction's expertise to work for you. And Eckers Enterprise in Linden, specializing in residential and commercial landscaping and hardscaping. They're not done until your expectations are exceeded. Check them out on the web or Facebook. Then call 608-513-2190. Now, quick check on the other 3 sectional final games. It'll be 4 teams in Division 4 punching their tickets to state today. Obviously, in this one, a battle between Fall River and Mineral Point. Earlier today, Manitowoc Lutheran took on Heritage Christian. That game was at Kohler High School, and it was Manitowoc Lutheran coming out with a 3-2 win. So Manitowoc Lutheran is the first sectional champion in D4 and the first D4 team punching their tickets to state in the WIAA Volleyball State Tournament. Our other games coming up, we've got Regis versus Cochrane Fountain City. That game is being played at Eau Claire North High School. And then we've got Pittsville versus Wabeno Lyona. Wabeno Lyona, that co-op took down Fall River 3-2 in the state semifinal last year in Division 4. So a familiar foe for any Fall River fans listening tonight. They are playing against Pittsville with a chance to go back to state. Mineral Point played Pittsville this season. I believe they played them twice, sweeping them 2-0 both times. So some familiar foes for both of these teams. We're getting our final pregame practice in here. Warm-ups, just a minute left. And we'll get underway here. We'll bring you updates throughout the night on the Shoebox Scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independently owned shoe store in the Midwest. And as we started with so many teams in our playoff pool, every single team now in the sectional finals, we are down to just 2 area teams. These Mineral Point Pointers, and in Division 5, the number 1 Barneveld Eagles. They're playing at Monticello tonight. They're taking on Sheboygan Lutheran. The winner of that game will move on to state in Division 5. If either Barneveld or Mineral Point make it onto state, we will cover those games in the Resch Center on one of our QueenB radio stations next week. Tonight's game also brought to you by Dodge Point Country Club. They're now accepting golf memberships. Choose from a variety of memberships, including the popular 10 Pass Back available, which includes 10 18-hole rounds with cart. League start in late April. Dodge Point Country Club, located between Mineral Point and Dodgeville. Ivy's Construction Mineral Point. Ivy Construction Incorporated is family-owned and operated ready-mix aggregate and excavation company serving Southwest Wisconsin. Ivy's Construction Mineral Point. And our broadcast also brought to you by B&B Truck and Trailer Service in Cobb. For all of your heavy-duty diesel truck and trailer repairs at 608-314-0889. P-Transfer, We'll send it over now to our public address announcer to get us started in our national anthem performed live tonight here at Mineral Point High School.
To honor America and those who defend it, we ask those who are able to stay in their rooms for the singing of our national anthem performed by Fall River Junior Hoskins.
The sectional finals are next from Mineral Point on Super Hits 106 and the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 2, trade out and trade up with the Gia Milking Performance promotion at Fuller's Milker Center. For a limited time, trade out your old milking units and liners and immediately benefit by trading up to a better milking performance and substantial savings. Choose from the Gia IQ Milking Unit or the Classic 300E Milking Unit, both available with a GQ liner package. Plus, save on the Swat Cheddar Cups too. Contact Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your Gia dealer in Lancaster and Richland Center. Find out how you can save money trading out and trading up on new
Our great regional health center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on QueenB Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at AM1590 PVL.com.
Number 2,
Super Hits 106 in the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. And the starting lineup now being introduced here live at Mineral Point High School. As we're about to get underway in this one, the fans for both sides on their feet. Right now, the starting lineup's being introduced for the visitors from Fall River. A quick check on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox, the largest independently owned shoe store in the Midwest. Shout out to Steve Prestigard for this one. He might not be calling a game tonight, but he's always there giving us some scores. Wisconsin 3, Iowa 0 so far in the first. And as Steve says, quote, more penalties than points so far. The Big Ten West might be dead, but it's alive in all of our hearts. Now the starting lineup introduced for the Mineral Point Pointers. Lindsay, Golly, Cabot, Swenson, Ingwell, Dandenberg, and Ingwell. The starters for Mineral Point. Pointer fans on their feet. It was been a very loud atmosphere here for the last 3 postseason games at Mineral Point, and those Pointer fans expect another loud one here tonight. Not an empty seat in the gym. Tonight's game on Super Hits 106 and available to watch live on the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel if you are able. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Schneidel's Heating and Cooling, your local Daikin dealer. Call Bradley Schneider for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service from Schneidel's Heating and Cooling in Bloomington. Burnham Lumber Rui. See Burnham Lumber for all your agricultural, commercial, and residential projects. Burnham Lumber Rui. Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in the bottom of Maine, and Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Maine and Platteville. See Hermson's for the perfect paint for your next project. Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. And Anderson, Weber, and Toyota. They're powering our audio stream. Anderson, Weber, and Toyota in Dubuque when you are ready. Both teams come out to the court, getting ready to go underway here. The first serve of the night is going to go to the Fall River Pirates. In comes the libero, Ava Ingwell for Mineral Point. Down ref, checking rotations here. We're about to get underway. Back to serve first for Fall River. It's number 6, Alexis Schultz, the senior setter. The serve is up and we're underway in the sectional finals. The serve to Cabot, well set. The hit, and it's a kill for Lacey Lindsay to open things up tonight for Mineral Point. So Lacey Lindsay in the scoring column first. She gets a kill to open it up. Now serving is Eliza Ingwell. Her serve over. Fall River can't get it over. And it's an ace for Eliza Ingwell. So Mineral Point jumping out to a 2-0 lead. Early in this one, Eliza Ingwell takes back to serve again. Her serve goes over, just making its way over the net. Played there by Vermillion. Hit into the net by Jennifer Vermillion. Mineral Point 3, Fall River 0 early. Now Eliza Ingwell to serve here for Mineral Point. Throws it up and sends it over the net. Played there by Vermillion. Set by Schultz. Hit over there. It's out. No contact. The hit on that one is by number 3, Maggie Book, and it's 4-0 Mineral Point. Eliza Ingwell still serving. The short serve played there by Dietzenbach. Served up and hit over. Played by Cabot with Sampson getting the hit. Now Ingwell sets. Swenson, the hit. Too strong. But it is called. And it's a score for Mineral Point. A kill for Bryn Swenson. So Mineral Point leading 5-0 early. Fall River did get out to a slow start in their first match. Here's a serve from Ingwell. Played by Schulten. Hit over to Ava Ingwell. Now Eliza Ingwell plays. Swenson, she'll take another swing at this one, making its way over the net. And into our broadcast booth. It's another score for Mineral Point. Mineral Point leading 6-0 early. Eliza Ingwell serves over, played there by the libero, tapped over to Cabot. Now Eliza Ingwell sets middle, Lindsay, the hit, the kill, and the pointer. 7-0 early. And we've got a timeout on the floor from Coach Troutman. We'll take a timeout with her. Mineral Point 7, Fall River 0. Back after this on Super Hits 106 in the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 3.
Cheese is the perfect addition to any holiday meal. Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese House. Visit our store for your favorite cheese selections, including our own Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We customize gift boxes for any budget. Don't forget about our made-to-order cheese trays that everyone will love. Taste the difference of homemade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House. Visit us on Facebook, RaleighCheese.com, or on the corner of Highways 11 and 23 Charleston.
Turbine God salutes Maddie Wolf, co-director of nursing at Sunnycrest Manor. Turbine will honor Maddie with a donation to the Maria House. Visit TurbineDodge.com to nominate an area nurse. Thank you, Maddie, from Turbine Dodge in Dubuque.
In game 3.
Back on Super Hits 106 in the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. Here's the set to hit over, and it's blocked up front by Lacey Lindsay. The middle, she's got 2 kills already. Gets the block there. She's got 3 at Mineral Point's 8 points. They're up 8-0 early. Eliza Ingwell, she's been serving since 1-0. Serves here, and it's out. Great read there by the libero for Fall River. That's number 4, Brooke Kogler. And there's the first point of the night for the Pirates. Here's the serve over from Vermillion to Cabot. Ingwell sets, and that one went over, but still, it's going to be a score for Mineral Point. Eliza Ingwell gets the point. Certainly not the way she was intending to score. We'll get a substitution here as Ella Kroll will come in for Mineral Point in place of Bryn Swenson, where she'll take back the serve. Swenson has already scored 2 points for Mineral Point on a pair of kills. Now the senior, Ella Kroll. The standstill serve is up and over to the libero, Kogler. Pass back there, and it's over, and it's out. Emma Sampson and Brooke Kogler on miscommunication, and Mineral Point leads 10-1. Ella Kroll back to serve again. Serves up here, that one's up and over. Kogler sets it, the hits, and it's out. No contact made. Too strong on the hit. Pointer score, and it's another timeout for Fall River. Coach Laura Troutman will stay with you for this one. Mineral Point, an early 11-1 lead over the number 1 seeded Fall River. Community First Bank for you and the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com, member FDIC. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provides exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. Russell Law Offices, here to assist you with your local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Proudly serving Southern Wisconsin. Russell Law Offices and Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros at Brian's get the job done right for unexpected dings or major repair project. Into Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. And the boom signals the serve for Ella Kroll. Schultz will set it, and it's tapped short. Played by Ella Kroll. Eliza Ingwell sets it. Cabot gets the hit on that one. Popped up by Dietzenbach. Now the set out of the back row. Vermillion hits it. Kroll gets it up off the right. Ingwell pass it back. Cabot the hit, and it's out. He tries to go soft. Score for Fall River. We'll get a sub here. Ella Steer is going to check in for Fall River. And she'll take back to serve. She takes out Sampson. There's the serve, and it's an ace. So Emma Sampson picks up the ace. 3 serving 11. There's the serve just over the net. Cabot played by Lindsay. Kroll will pass it over. Vermillion plays it. The set. Dietzenbach hits it over. And it's in. It's a kill for Dietzenbach. So Dietzenbach with her first kill of the night. There's the serve to Maddie Cabot. And it's out. It's another ace for Sampson. It's 3 straight points for Fall River. Still serving for Fall River, Ella Steers, played by Ava Ingwell. Eliza Ingwell taps it up. Lindsay tries to tap over Ingwell. Now Golly and Cabot will hit it over, and it's a kill for Maddie Cabot. That's Cabot's first score of the night. Kind of falling back around the 10-foot line. Hits it over and gets a score for Mineral Point. There's the serve from Lacey Lindsay, played by Dietzenbach. The set, hit over, contact made up front, and it's a score for Mineral Point. That hit went outside the pylon. So it's 13-5. Lacey Lindsay serves just over the net, and it's an ace for Lacey Lindsay. Lacey Lindsay, a fantastic performance so far. She's got 4 points for the Pointers on 2 kills, a block and an ace. This one is out. They've been struggling with that, and that point will go to Fall River. The lead is Mineral Point 14. Fall River 6 incoming now for Fall River is number 1, Olivia Bukowski. She'll take out Natalie Feets. Bukowski serving here. Cabot, the hit, and it's blocked up front. That's blocked there from number 2, Hannah Dietzenbach. Here's the serve over. It's played by Kroll. Dannenberg will pop it up, and Cabot will hit it over, and will hit us out another score for Fall River. A lot of Fall River points tonight coming on miscues from Mineral Point, but they'll take any points. The lead, Mineral Point 14, Fall River 8. There's the serve, and that one is in. It's an ace for Natalie. We'll call that Bukowski, rather. They've cut the Mineral Point lead down to 5. Played by Ingwell, now Eliza Ingwell. Dannenberg goes short, popped up there. Hit over. Now there's the hit, and it's in. It's a kill for Maddie Cabot. Her second kill of the night. She gets the score on that one. The serve gonna go back to Mineral Point. So Bree Swenson checks into the game now for Mineral Point, the Pointer sophomore. She'll serve here, 15-9, the Mineral Point lead. Swenson throws it up and sends it over. It's played by Book, set up there, and Dietzenbach hits it over. Kroll tries to chase it down, but it's a kill. The second of the night for Hannah Dietzenbach. Our QueenB Radio Sports YouTube page is powered in the postseason by Tim Slack Auction and Realty and McNett Electric. Here's the serve over for Book to Kroll. Kept alive, and Cabot punches it over. Popped up there, set by Schmitz. Hit over and short, Swenson keeps it alive. Now Ingwell, Cabot passes it over, and it's in. It's a score for Mineral Point. Maddie Cabot's third kill. The Pointer lead back up to 6. Quick check on the shoebox scoreboard. Wabeno Lyona leading Pittsville 16-3, middle of set 1, and Regis, they're leading Cochrane Fountain City 11-8, early set 1. Here's a serve from Cabot. That serve played there. The hit, contact made up front, but it's a kill for number 10, Jenna Vermillion. And it's Vermillion's first score of the night. So now back to serve is Hannah Dietzenbach. Dietzenbach throws it up and sends it over to Ava Ingwell. Now Eliza Ingwell will set it here. Bryn Swenson, the hit, and it's blocked up front. Alexa Schultz. The rejection there from Schultz, and the Mineral Point lead is down to 4. Here's the serve to Swenson. Now Eliza Ingwell sets it for Bryn Swenson. Goes short there, and it capitalizes. It's a kill for Bryn Swenson. Bryn Swenson and Maddie Cabot leading with 3 kills each for Mineral Point. Bytech Resource Management, a greener way. Bytech Resource Management in Monroe. Shannon Marie Photography. Learn more at shanmariePhoto.com. The serve from Ava Ingwell. Vermillion, the set, hit over by Sampson, and the kill for Sampson. Very nice offensive set there for Fall River as they get the score on that one. Served over by Schultz. Now the set, Ingwell over and two, and Eliza Ingwell gets the score for Mineral Point. Clever play there from the senior setter. She gets the point for the Pointers. Their lead's back up to 5, and she'll go back to serve here. Eliza Ingwell throws it up and sends it over. First contact made by Dietzenbach. The set hit over to Ava Ingwell and returned right back. Now there's the set. Vermillion will hit this one, slowed down up front, and the violation called on Mineral Point as they step over. That violation's going to go on Regan Gali. So here's the serve for Vermillion to Lindsay. Ava Ingwell pass it over, and Cabot's just got to pass it right back. Now the set, the hit goes short, and Mineral Point, they cannot keep it alive. That one is outside of the pylon, the antenna rather. Wrong sport, so that's a score. Fall River, the Mineral Point lead is down to 3. Here's the serve to Lindsay. Ingwell sets. Lindsay, the hit. Popped up and kept alive by Vermillion. It'll be passed over by Schultz. Now Ingwell. Ingwell sets. Lindsay tries again. And it's blocked out of bounds, so it's a score for Mineral Point. Pointer lead 19-15. Ella Kroll will come in for Bryn Swenson. Kroll serves here to Vermillion. There's the set, the hit over, and it's a score for Alexa Schultz. (19-16) the score. Checking in now for Fall River to go back and serve Ella Steers, the senior OHDS. Steers sends it over here to Ava Ingwell. Eliza Ingwell sets. Lindsay, the hit and the kill for Mineral Point. The Pointers the first to 20 in the set. Lacey Lindsay will serve here for Mineral Point. Pounds the ball to the court and sends it over here, just making it over the net. It's the second ace of the night for the senior Lacey Lindsay. The Mineral Point lead back up to 5 on that one. Lindsay serves over here to Vermillion. Schultz sets it. Dietzenbach, Kroll digs it up. Ingwell sets it. Dannenberg goes short. Played up by Feets. Now Dietzenbach will pass it over. Pointers reset. Lindsay, Ingwell, Cabot, the hit. And this one coming right at the Wolf Construction broadcast booth. Vermillion passes it over and gets a kill into the open space. It's her second kill of the night. Olivia Bukowski in to serve. Bukowski serves to Ava Ingwell. Now Gali chases it down, and it'll be Dannenberg hitting it over. Fall River chasing this one back, and Vermillion hits it over, and Vermillion scoring again. The Pointer lead cut back down to 3. (21-18) the lead for the girls in blue. Here's the serve to Ava Ingwell. Eliza Ingwell. Cabot, the kill. Such a hard hit for Maddie Cabot. And the Pointers get the score there. They've been maintaining a steady lead of between 3 to 6 points. Serve coming over here for Bree Swenson. There's the serve receive, pass back Vermillion from behind the 10-foot line to Maddie Cabot. Eliza Ingwell sets. Cabot goes short and gets the kill for Mineral Point. 5 points in the set for Maddie Cabot, and the creativity coming in clutch there for the Mineral Point junior. 23-18 your score now. Swenson serves. And a rotational violation on Fall River. A critical error at this point in the set, and it's set point Mineral Point. Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring, stair installation, or refinishing needs, call Ryan Carver, the only Natural Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring in Benton. The officials get it straightened out. So it's Bree Swenson serving set point for Mineral Point. Officials still having a discussion with Coach Troutman on the far side as you see it on the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. Gets an explanation from the down ref. Swenson to serve, match point. Here's the serve, and it's out. 24-19, the Mineral Point lead. So back to serve for Fall River, it's going to be Maggie Book. The serve to Swenson. Eliza Ingwell, set. Cabot, the hit. Mineral Point wins set one on a screamer from Maddie Cabot. 25-19 your score. We'll switch sides. Mineral Point 2 sets away. They lead 1-0. Back after this on the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel and on Super Hits 106.
In Game 4.
Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie du Chien is who to call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on QueenB Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
In Game 4.
Back on Super Hits 106 in the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. Mineral Point take set one in a strong performance over Fall River 25-19. We'll do a quick check on the shoebox scoreboard. Getting you those score updates now. Set number one went to Wabeno Lyona. So they lead 1-0 over Pittsville. No other score checks that we have so far. We'll try and get you a quick score check in the Wisconsin football game. That one is 7-3 Iowa. 12:45 left in the second in that one. We'll do a quick check on stats. First for Fall River, Vermillion leading in kills. She's got 3. Emma Sampson with 2 aces and a kill. Dietzenbach with 2 kills and a block. Bukowski's got an ace. And Schultz has a block and a kill. And for Mineral Point, Maddie Cabot leads with 6 kills. Lacey Lindsay has 4 and Bryn Swenson has 3. Lindsay has 2 aces and a block. And Eliza Ingwell has an ace of her own. Mineral Point takes back to the court here. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Claire Bank with their 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin. Is proud to support our community events. Claire Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Ritchie Implement recognizes all high school athletes. High school athletics offers opportunities for sportsmanship, leadership, and personal growth. Ritchie Implement with locations in Cobb, Barneveld, Darlington, and Lancaster. Dodge Point Country Club is now accepting golf memberships. Choose from a variety of memberships, including the popular 10-pass pack available, which includes 10 18-hole rounds with cart. Leagues start in late April. Dodge Point Country Club between Mineral Point and Dodgeville. Eliza Ingwell sends it over, and we're underway in the second set to Vermillion. The set from Schultz. Vermillion goes short. And a violation on Reagan Gali. It's a score for Fall River to open up this set. Fall River leading 1-0 early here. Burnham Lumber Rui. See Burnham Lumber for all your agricultural, commercial, and residential projects. Burnham Lumber Rui. There's a serve played by Ava Ingwell. Eliza Ingwell. Cabot hits it over. Vermillion pops it up. Set by Schultz. Vermillion, the hard hit there, and it's out of bounds. It's a kill for Vermillion. So officially going down as Vermillion's first score of the set, her 4th kill of the night. Here's the serve for Fall River, and it's out. And the call has changed. The call has changed, so it's an ace. An ace for Alexa Schultz. She's got a block, a kill, and an ace. Her serve here to Lacey Lindsay. Eliza Ingwell sets. Lindsay goes short right back to the pointers. Eliza Ingwell. Now Cabot sets it back. Golly will hit it over. Popped up. There's the set. Tipped up short. Mineral Point returns it in 1. And it's a score for the Pointers on a broken play. Quick checks on the Shoebox scoreboard, presented by the Shoebox, the largest independently owned shoe store in the Midwest. Sheboygan Christian wins set number 1 over Barneveld, 25-23. That game played in Monticello and on Extreme 107-1. There's a serve from Ella Kroll. It'll be tapped over here by Vermillion to Gali. Now Ava Ingwell calls for it, and Cabot will pass it over. Tipped up front, played by Book. There's the hit by Schultz, and it's blocked by Reagan Gali. Gali on the scoreboard for the first time tonight for Mineral Point. It's 3-2 Fall River with Ella Kroll serving. Kroll's serve goes up, played by the libero. Now Vermillion, hit over by Sampson to Kroll. Eliza Ingwell sets. Cabot, the hit. And that one outside the antenna. It's a score to Fall River. 4-2 the Fall River lead. Here's the serve for Vermillion to Cabot. Ingwell sets. Lindsay, a violation, a double hit on Eliza Ingwell. Five to 2, the lead. Vermillion serves, and it's an ace for Vermillion. Community First Bank, for the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference in Community First Bank. CFbank.com, member FDIC. That's Vermillion's first ace of the night. She serves there. Lindsay, the hit, and that one's out. It's a score. Fall River, their lead growing. It's 7-2. Vermillion serves to Cabot. Ingwell sets. Cabot goes cross court. And it's in. That score there for Maggie Book. It's Book's first score of the night. The serve into the net there by Vermillion, so that score going to go to Mineral Point. Lacey Lindsay serving for Mineral Point. Her serve goes over. Played by Book. The set. Book will hit it over. Slowed down up front. Cabot will play it. Ingwell sets. Dannenberg goes short. And Dannenberg gets the kill for Mineral Point. Izzy Dannenberg gets in the scoring column. There, her first one of the night. Lacey Lindsay back to serve. Serves over to Vermillion. Set by Schultz. This one hit and it's out. No contact made. Too strong on the hit was Natalie Feets. Tim Slack Auction and Realty is buyers looking for agricultural, commercial, and residential properties. If you've been considering selling, call Tim, Kathy, Chase, and their staff today. Tim Slack Auction and Realty. Lancaster and Fenimore. The serve over. There's the hit and it's out. No contact made by Mineral Point. So the big Fall River lead now down to 2. They lead 8-6 here. Here's the serve for Lacey Lindsay, played by Book. Set there, hit out of the back row. Kroll digs it up. Ingwell passes cross court. Cabot, it's rejected. Up front, the score for Natalie Feets. Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montford, and at sloans.com. Ella Steers serves over to Kroll. Ingwell sets. Cabot, the hit. Vermillion chasing it down. It's passed over on that play by Dietzenbach. Now Gali, the hit and the kill for Mineral Point. So Gali gets the score on that one. WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler and at WCC-brands.com. And Boz Electric, call Brian Adrian and Josh Busher at Boz Electric, Lancaster and Fenimore. Bree Swenson in to serve, 7 serving 9. Swenson serves up to Vermillion, chased down by Schultz and hit over by Dietzenbach to Kroll. Ingwell sets, Cabot hits that one over to the libero, Kogler. And this one hit in the middle off the net. It's a score for Hannah Dietzenbach. Her 3rd score of the night. People's State Bank for personal, home, business, and ag loans. Visit one of their convenient area locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com, member FDIC. Back to serve here, it's Olivia Bukowski. There's Bukowski's serve, played by Swenson. Ingwell tries to tap it over, tapped right back. So Swenson will hit it up. Ingwell will pass it over, and Cabot will send it down to the court for a Mineral Point kill. Cabot's got 7 kills tonight, and she'll take service duties next. Gary Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors at Belmont, Prairie du Chien, and at Carey's GuttersandDoors.com. Maddie Cabot throws it up and serves it over to Vermillion. The set there, hit over by Dietzenbach, and Dietzenbach, her 4th kill of the night. It was slowed down up front, but no one in the back row to play that one for Mineral Point. So the score goes to Fall River. 11 serving 8 here as Fall River serves. Swenson, Ingwell, Dannenberg, the hit, and Dannenberg with the kill for Mineral Point. She's really coming on late in the season, and she gets a score there for the Pointers. There's the serve for Ava Ingwell, played by a pair of Pirates. Tapped over there by Dietzenbach. Cabot, now Ingwell tries to go over, can't find an empty spot. So the hard hit there, and it's in. It's a kill for Jenna Vermillion. Krantz Auto Parts, your local hardware, Hank and Napa dealers. See Rob Krantz and the crew at Krantz Auto Parts for full service repair on cars and light truck suit. Krantz Auto Parts of Fenimore. 12-9 the lead for Fall River. Dietzenbach off to the side where she'll serve. She serves short there to Cabot. So Ingwell will set it, and Lindsay will hit it, and it's in for a kill. Lindsay had some Pirates ducking on that play. Guys Truck and Tractor for heavy-duty towing and recovery, reliable 24-hour roadside service and long-distance transports. Call on Guys Truck and Tractor in Kieler and at guystruck.com. Eliza Ingwell serves here, and it's out. So the point going to Fall River there. Back to serve, it'll be Alexa Schultz for Supply at Platteville, your total commercial plumbing and heating wholesale outlet. When quality parts are needed, the experts rely on First Supply in Platteville. Here's the serve to Ava Ingwell. Eliza Ingwell will go over to Gali. She hits it over. Popped up there by Dietzenbach. Tap down, Mineral Point. Can't keep it alive. It's a lift called on Lindsay and a score for Fall River. Timmerman's Talents of Platteville. Call Todd Timmerman to find out how you can save by going green with solar solutions. Timmerman's Talents of Platteville and TimmermansTalentsLLC.com. Fall River leading 14-10. The serve to Cabot. Ingwell tries to tap it over, and it's out. It's an ace, and we'll get a timeout from Coach Cabot and the Pointers. 15-10 the lead for Fall River. Back after this on Super Hits 106 and the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5, Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton has unique team treasures. They have over 25,000 signed sports cards, plus autographed photos, bobbleheads, caps, signed baseballs, and more. That's Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton. All industries need people who work in accounting, and Southwest Tech in Fenimore is your pathway to success. Southwest Tech's accounting program gives students the opportunity to build on their credits with short-term certificates, a one-year technical diploma and associate degree, and many transfer pathways to a bachelor's degree. Classes are available online and in person. 100% of the students from the accounting program are employed after graduation. So don't wait. Apply today. The registration deadline's January 3rd. Classes start January 14th. For more information and to apply now, visit Southwest Tech's website, swtc.edu.
In Game 5.
Back on Super Hits 106 in the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. Fall River is leading Mineral Point 15-10 in the set. Pointers leading 1-0 in the match. Here's the serve over for Fall River, played by Cabot. Ingwell sets. Bryn Swenson, the hit and the kill for the Pointers. Swenson with the score there coming out of the timeout. The serve going to go back to Mineral Point. It'll be Ella Kroll checking in to serve. Kroll serves here, and it's an ace for Ella Kroll. 2 straight points for Mineral Point coming out of the timeout. Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Gary's Pest Control salutes our local athletes. Gary's Pest Control, over 40 years of professional friendly service. Kroll serves here. Vermillion, the set, the hit over. Golly pops it up. Kroll sets, and Cabot looks to go back where it's played by Book. Now there's the set. Vermillion on the outside, and it's blocked up front by Regan Golly. Mineral Point cuts the 5-point lead down to 2 on that one. Ella Kroll will go back to serve here. Kroll serves over there. That one to the libero, Kogler. Golly pops it up. Ingwell sets. Cabot, the hit. Vermillion, now the set. Back to Vermillion, the hit. Ingwell keeps it alive. Cabot tries to push it over, and Mineral Point won't get it over, so it's a kill for Vermillion. A score for Fall River. There's the serve into the net, a service error for Vermillion. And a score for Mineral Point. 16-14 Fall River Pirates. Lindsay serves over here. Vermillion pops it up. Set up by Schultz. Out of the back row. The hit and the kill for Hannah Dietzenbach. She hits 5 kills on the night on that one, and the lead back up to 3 for Fall River. Donnie Serenato called the only hooker in town for 24-hour towing service at 568-3014, 568-3014. Your home for excellent car care is Donnie's Tire and Auto, Dickeyville. There's the serve to Ava Ingwell. Eliza Ingwell passes it over. Cabot, the hit, the kill in the back corner. So Cabot gets the score there. 17-15 the Fall River lead. Here's the serve for Bree Swenson. Serves over, popped up by Book. Dietzenbach, and it's hit over out of the back row to Ava Ingwell. Over and 2, and it's dunked down by Hannah Dietzenbach. Catch the Papa Murphy's of Platteville and Prairie du Chien High School Football Roundup. Our team recaps and previews the games in our area. Catch the Teams of the Week, Players of the Week, and Steve's High Five. Shout out Steve. Episodes drop every Thursday during the season on the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube and SoundCloud channels. 18-15 the lead for Fall River in the set. They've been maintaining a 3-2 lead, and the serve does not make its way over for Olivia Bukowski. Point goes to Mineral Point. So Maddie Cabot will serve here for the Pointers. Her serve over. Kogler passed up. The hit, and it's out. And the Fall River lead is down to 1. It was hit over by Vermillion. Cabot dribbles on the court, pops it up with her hand, and sends it over here. The serve and the ace for Cabot. We're tied at 18. So Maddie Cabot gets the ace there. Mineral Point has not led this set. They could take the lead here. Cabot serves over to Book. The set from Schultz. The hit, Cabot pops it up. Swenson goes up front. Bryn Swenson hits it back to Vermillion. Set by Schultz. Dietzenbach, the hit. Dannenberg pops it up. Now Swenson looking over. Cabot calls for it. Goes short. Dietzenbach tapped over on the set. Ingwell plays it. Now Swenson going cross court. Cabot will pass it over to Dietzenbach. Schultz, the set, hit over, slowed down. Ava Ingwell. Now Eliza Ingwell. Swenson. Kogler keeps it alive. And there's the hit over and the kill. A hard hitting. Get on that one, Vermillion. 19-18, the Fall River lead. Here's the serve for Fall River. Coming up from Avery Schladacher. And it's out. It's a score for the Pointers. 19-all. Ava Ingwell serves over here to Kogler. There's the set back. And it's blocked. It's not. Fall River keeps it alive. Ingwell the set. Swenson, the kill. Mineral Point leads. Bryn Swenson, her 5th kill of the night. And it's 20-19, blue and white. Ava Ingwell serves here for Mineral Point. Over to Kogler. Set up by Schultz for Vermillion. Cabot pops it back over in one. And Dietzenbach misses her hit. Cabot with the kill. And we've got a timeout from Coach Troutman. Back after this on the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel and Super Hits 106.
In Game 6, our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on QueenB Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
This is Chris Ludesher, over the employee of Anderson Weber. In the tri-state area, part of what makes us a unique dealership is our combined 730 years of experience that we bring to our customers. We are a 4-generation, family-owned business with an average employee tenure of 14 years. Please come and see why we've been a staple of the tri-state area for over 70 years. Visit us next to Target or go online at AndersonWeberToyota.com. Anderson Weber Toyota, when you're ready.
In Game 6.
Back on Super Hits 106 and the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. Ava Ingwell serves over to Book. And Fall River can't chase it down. Ava Ingwell with an ace. Mineral Points lead up to 3. Ava Ingwell serves. There's the set there. Tapped over. Cabot keeps it alive. Lindsay will pass it over to Kogler. The set. Vermillion into the net. Lindsay blocks it. Mineral Point leads by 4. Lindsay's second block of the night. 23-19 Pointers. Ingwell serves to Vermillion. Now there's the set. Vermillion the hit. Cabot keeps it alive. Ava Ingwell. Now Bryn Swenson hits it over. Popped up by Kogler. The set. Vermillion tries again. Goes short to Bree Swenson. Ava Ingwell sets. Lindsay. The kill. Lacey Lindsay. Set point. Mineral Point. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Mineral Point was down by 7. Now they lead by 5. And they could take a 2-0 lead in the match with just one more point. After this set, we'll bring you the Peterson Agency halftime report. So stay with us for that one. Brian Steffes Construction is your local WIC building dealer in Mineral Point. Serving all of Southwest Wisconsin since 1996, but WIC Building's your dreams and Brian Steffes Construction's expertise to work for you. Eggers Enterprises in Linden, specializing in residential and commercial landscaping and hardscaping. They're not done until your expectations are exceeded. Check them out on the web or Facebook and call 608-513-2190 today. Call B&B Truck and Trailer Service in Cobb for all your heavy-duty diesel truck and trailer repairs at 608-314-0889. Beat Transfer and Beat Transport can help with all your hauling needs too. Call Brian at 608-778-9009. Set point for Mineral Point. Ava Ingwell. Service streak continues here to Kogler. The set back for Dietzenbach. The hit. Bree Swenson pops it up, and miscommunication there in the Mineral Point front row. It's a score for Fall River. Set point number 2 coming up for Mineral Point. The serve for Hannah Dietzenbach to Ava Ingwell. Eliza Ingwell chasing it down, and it's an ace for Dietzenbach. 24-21, the lead for Mineral Point. Set point number 3 here. Dietzenbach takes a deep breath, spins it in her hand, and serves to Cabot. Ingwell sets. Lindsay, the hit. The kill! 25-21, Mineral Point gets the win. They're up 2-0. Set 3 comes your way next. And the Peterson Agency halftime report before that. This is high school volleyball on Super Hits 106 and the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel.
State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Turpin Dodge salutes Maddie Wolf, co-director of nursing at Sunnycrest Manor. Turpin will honor Maddie with a donation to the Maria House. Visit TurpinDodge.com to nominate an area nurse. Thank you, Maddie, from Turpin Dodge in Dubuque.
In Game 7.
Back on Dubuque Super Hits 106 and the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. Mineral Point is leading Fall River 2-0, 25-19 and 25-21 are your scores on those 2 sets. This is the Peterson Agency halftime report presented by the Peterson Agency in Argyle. Brian Peterson specialized in home farm auto and umbrella policies. Mineral Point, they've been doing it all tonight, keeping sets alive, finding points as much as they can. And Fall River, they've had some good moments, but unable to maintain leads. That's been their struggle. About a minute and a half until the next set comes your way. We'll take another break. This is high school volleyball on Super Hits 106 and the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 8.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on QueenB Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
Have you ever wanted to be in a play? Here is your chance. The Bell Tower Theater is holding open auditions for all 5 shows in their 2025 season. There are 22 different roles available, and auditions are open to anyone 18 years and older and will be held on Friday, November 8th and Saturday, November 9th. Details on shows, roles, and the audition process can be found at belltowertheater.net. Do something new and exciting. Audition for a show at the Bell Tower Theater. In Game 8.
Back on Super Hits 106 and the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. Mineral Point leading Fall River 2-0. Quick check on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox, the largest independently owned shoe store in the Midwest. Iowa leading Wisconsin 14-3 in the second quarter. Barneveld wins set 2 over Sheboygan Christian 25-13. That match tied 1-1. In D4, Wabeno-Lyona leads Pittsville 2-0 in that match. And the Regis Ramblers 5 points away from going up 2-0 in that match. Here's the serve from Fall River. Lindsay opens the set with a kill for Mineral Point, her 7th of the night. Eliza Ingwell back to serve. Here's the serve, and A rotational error again on Fall River, and a score for Mineral Point. Claire Bank, with their 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin, is proud to support our community events. Claire Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Brian Steffes Construction is your local WIC building dealer in Mineral Point, serving all of Southwest Wisconsin since 1996. Put WIC Buildings, your dreams, and Brian Steffes Construction's expertise to work for you. Here's a hit over. Cabot digs it up. Lindsay pops it up, and Cabot sends it over. Played by Kogler, the set by Schultz. Vermillion takes the hit, and the contact made up front. Vermillion gets the kill. It's a score for Fall River. Vermillion, her 7th score of the night. What a great night she's had. She serves over there to Ava Ingwell. Now, miscommunication between Eliza Ingwell and Lacey Lindsay. They both try and pop it up there. The result, ball into net, point to Fall River. There's the serve over to Cabot. And Golly hits it over to Vermillion. There's the set. It'll be hit over by Feets, but blocked up front by Bryn Swenson. That's Swenson's first block on the night. Back to serve is Ella Kroll. Kroll serves here to Vermillion. The set hit over there, and Ingwell. Now Ava Ingwell. Golly, the hit cross court. Popped up by Schultz. Now Eliza Ingwell. Ava Ingwell. Cabot, the hit, and the kill. It's a lift. Called on that play on Natalie Feets. And Maddie Cabot picks up her 10th kill of the night. Four to 2, the Pointer lead. Kroll serves just over the net. Fall River wasn't ready. It's an ace for Ella Kroll. That's Kroll's 2nd ace of the night. Kroll serves it over here to Vermillion. There's the set, and it's tapped over by Feets to Cabot. Now Ingwell sets. Cabot rises up and gets a kill. Maddie Cabot with another score. Eggers Enterprise in Linden, specializing in residential and commercial landscaping and hardscaping. They're not done until your expectations are exceeded. Check them out on the web or Facebook and call 608-513-2190 today. Ella Kroll serves to Vermillion. Schultz will set it. It'll be hit over by Maggie Book, but it's into the net, and it's a point for the Pointers. They're leading 7-2. Schneidels Heating and Cooling, your local Daikin dealer. Call Bradley Schneider for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service from Schneidels Heating and Cooling, Bloomington. Kroll serving again. Eventually passed over by Book to Ava Ingwell. Eliza Ingwell sets. Lindsay into the stands. It's a kill for Mineral Point. Lacey Lindsay, another score. Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque, powering your audio stream. Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque. When you are ready, a timeout now from Coach Troutman. We'll be back after this on Super Hits 106 and the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 9.
Hello, Amy here from Cuba City Family Dental. Part of our dedication to excellence in the dental services we offer are same-day crowns. Instead of return visits to our office, we can diagnose and fix your tooth in one day at any of our 3 convenient locations. Call us when you are in need and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on QueenB Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
In Game 9.
Back on Super Hits 106 in the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. Ella Kroll serves here to Vermillion. Schultz sets it up. Vermillion from behind the 10-foot line. It's blocked by Lacey Lindsay. Lindsay having the game of her life. A pair of aces, 3 blocks, and 8 kills for the Pointer senior. Kroll serves over here once again to Vermillion. Schultz chasing it down, passes it over, and Fall River can't get it over. A point for the Pointers. Mound City Bank's total line of credit allows you to use the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop into Mound City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Learn more at moundcitybank.com. Kroll, the serve to Vermillion, popped up by Schultz and tapped over by Sampson. Now Ingwell sets. Golly! Dietzenbach keeps it alive. It's passed over by Book to Ava Ingwell. Now Eliza Ingwell sets cross court. Cabot, the hit slowed down up front. So it'll be hit over by Dietzenbach to Ava Ingwell. Eliza Ingwell sets. Lindsay goes short. Fall River keeping it alive. Dietzenbach passes over there to Ava Ingwell. Eliza Ingwell will set it. And Cabot will end the play there as a pair of Pirates stumble over each other. Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. See Hermson's for the perfect paint for your next project. Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. 11-2 the lead for Mineral Point. Ella Kroll serves here, and it's an ace for Ella Kroll, her third of the night. Bryan's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros at Bryan's get the job done right for unexpected dings or major repair projects. Head to Bryan's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. Kroll serves again to Dietzenbach. Popped up, Dietzenbach will hit it over, and it's a kill for Dietzenbach. The Pirate faithful hoping that one will help Fall River get their swagger back. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provides exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. So now back to serve for Fall River. It's Ella Steers, the senior, comes in to serve over to Maddie Cabot. Eliza Ingwell sets back. Lindsay hits it into her own net. It's a score to Fall River. Tinslack Auction and Realty is buyers looking for agricultural, commercial, and residential properties. If you've been considering selling, call Tim Cathy Chase and their staff today. Tinslack Auction and Realty, Lancaster and Fenimore. Here's a serve to Ava Ingwell. Eliza Ingwell sets. Cabot slowed down up front by Dietzenbach. She'll pop it up there, and it'll be passed over by Book. And Lindsay denies that one. Mountain City Bank's total line of credit allows you to use the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop in at Mountain City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Learn more at mountaincitybank.com. Lindsay serves here, and a rotational violation on Fall River again. Ivy's Construction, Mineral Point. Ivy's Construction is a family-owned and operated ready-mix aggregate and excavating company serving Southwest Wisconsin. Ivy's Construction, Mineral Point. And we've got a timeout now. Mineral Point leading 14-4. Back after this on Super Hits 106 in the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 10,
there's an issue cutting through the bipartisan bickering in Congress. AM radio. The overwhelming majority of legislators, Democrats and Republicans, support a bill to keep AM radio in cars. But time is running out. Text AM to 52886 and ask Congress to bring this bill to the floor for a vote now. AM radio is too important to let this moment pass us by.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Turpin Dodge salutes Maddie Wolf, co-director of nursing at Sunnycrest Manor. Turpin will honor Maddie with a donation to the Maria House. Visit TurpinDodge.com to nominate an area nurse. Thank you, Maddie, from Turpin Dodge in Dubuque.
In Game 10.
Back on Super Hits 106 in the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. Call B&B Truck and Trailer in Cobb for all your heavy-duty diesel truck and trailer repairs at 608-314-0889. Pete Transfer and Pete Transport can help with all your hauling needs. Call Brian at 608-778-9099. We are ready to go here out of the timeout. Mineral Point leads 2-0 in the match. They're up 14-4 in the set. There's a serve from Lindsay to Book. Now Dietzenbach. It'll be tapped over by Schultz. Kroll set by Ingwell. Cabot goes short. That one received by Sampson. Now Dietzenbach, the hit. Kroll digs it up. Lindsay sets for Cabot again. Goes hard on that one. Can't get it over. It's a score for Fall River. Dodge Point Country Club is now accepting golf memberships. Choose from a variety of memberships, including the popular 10-pass pack, which includes 10 18-hole rounds with cart leagues start in late April. Dodge Point Country Club, located between Mineral Point and Dodgeville. Back to serve here for Fall River. It's number 5, Avery Schlatter. Kroll, Ingwell sets high. Cabot, hard hit. That one hits the antenna, so it's a score for the Pirates. McNett Electric extends their wishes to local athletes as they begin the fall tournament playoffs. Chip and his crew can assist with outdoor outlets and cattle, water, and maintenance, as well as other electrical needs, agricultural, commercial, or residential. Call McNett Electric. Belmont, 14-6, the pointer lead. There's the serve. Kroll, Dannenberg sent it back. Cabot, falling away, hits it over and gets the score for Mineral Point. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb in Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Jim Jury and the gang a call at TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Bree Swenson now serves over, serves to Book. Popped up there by Schultz. Hannah Dietzenbach hits it over to Ava Ingwell. Eliza Ingwell sets. Dannenberg taps it over and scores for Mineral Point. Dannenberg now with 3 kills. Claire Bank in Southwest Wisconsin is proud to support our community events. Claire Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Bree Swenson back to serve here. Serves over to Book. Schultz sets. Dietzenbach hits and gets the kill. Dietzenbach taking over later in this one. Quick checks on the Shoebox scoreboard. Presented by the Shoebox, the largest independently owned shoe store in the Midwest. Wabeno-Lyona Pittsville tied in the third set, 15-15. Wabeno-Lyona up 2-0 in the match. Regis up 5-4, set 3. They lead 2-0 over Cochrane Fountain City. There's the serve to Swenson. Ingwell sets. Cabot goes short and gets the score for the Pointers. Ritchie Implement recognizes all high school athletes. High school athletics offers opportunities for sportsmanship, leadership, and personal growth. Ritchie Implement with locations in Cobb, Barneveld, Darlington, and Lancaster. Maddie Cabot, 17-7, the Mineral Point lead, is back to serve. And it's an ace! Maddie Cabot, her second ace of the night. Mineral Point leads 18-7. Cabot serves. And it's another ace for the Swall MVP, Maddie Cabot. Mineral Point is 6 points away from a trip to the Resch Center. Cabot serves. Dannenberg tries to dunk it down, and Swenson does. Bryn Swenson the kill for Mineral Point. They're the first to 20 in the set. Cabot serves for Mineral Point. And another ace for Maddie Cabot. She's got 3 aces on this service run. 21-7 pointers, they're up 14. Cabot serves. Played by Kogler. Popped up, and Vermillion hits it over to Ingwell. And Ingwell on the bump kill. Ava Ingwell, the sophomore libero, scores for Mineral Point. 22-7 the lead here for the Pointers. Here's the serve. Passed over, Swenson. The set, Ingwell over in 2. Cabot. Hit right back to Fall River. The set, hard hit by Vermillion, slowed down up front. Swenson gets it back over. And Vermillion gets the kill there. Vermillion with 8 kills tonight. Brian Steffes Construction is your local WIC building dealer in Mineral Point, serving all of Southwest Wisconsin since 1996. But WIC Buildings are dreams, and Brian Steffes Construction's expertise to work for you. There's the serve from Dietzenbach to Ava Ingwell. Eliza Ingwell sets. Dannenberg into the net. It's a score for Fall River. Eggers Enterprise and Linden, specializing in residential and commercial landscaping and hardscaping. They're not done until your expectations are exceeded. Check them out on the web or Facebook and call 608-513-2190 today. Here's a serve from Dietzenbach to Ingwell. Ingwell, Swenson into the net. Another score for Fall River. Ritchie Implement recognizes all high school athletes. High school athletics offers opportunities for sportsmanship, leadership, and personal growth. Ritchie Implement with locations in Cobb, Barneveld, Darlington, and Lancaster. Here's the serve, Ava Ingwell. Swenson sets. Bryn Swenson, the hit. Schultz chases it down. Fall River punches it over to Bryn Swenson. Eliza Ingwell sets. Dannenberg pops it over. Now Vermillion hits it there. Popped up by Bryn Swenson. The hit, and it's out. Another score for Fall River. Ivy's Construction, Mineral Point. Ivy's Construction is a family-owned and operated ready-mix aggregate and excavation company serving Southwest Wisconsin. Ivy's Construction, Mineral Point. The serve for Dietzenbach to Ava Ingwell. Maddie Cabot sends it over on that one, and Cabot with a bump kill. Dodge Point Country Club is now accepting golf memberships, choose from a variety of memberships, including the popular 10-pass pack available, which includes 10 18-hole rounds with cart. Leagues start in late April. Dodge Point Country Club between Mineral Point and Dodgeville. The serve from Ava Ingwell. Schultz sets it. Vermillion the hit. Popped up by Cabot. Ingwell sets. Lindsay goes short. Schultz keeps it alive. Vermillion will go over again to Ava Ingwell. Now Cabot passing it up front. Swenson tries to tap it over, and it's hit down up front. We'll get a sub in here. Russell Law Offices here to assist you with your local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Proudly serving Southern Wisconsin. Russell Law Offices. The serve to Cabot. Ingwell over and 2. Back to Mineral Point. Lindsay takes a hit at it. Now Schultz will pop it up. Vermillion, the hit. And it's out. It's match point for Mineral Point. Mineral Point fans rising to their feet. They've never been to state. And with one more point, they're going to Green Bay. Eliza Ingwell will serve. Throws it up and sends it over. Vermillion the hit. Passed over by Sampson. Swenson, Ingwell, Lindsay. The Pointers are sectional champions. And for the first time ever, they're state bound. Mineral Point gets the win, 25-12, 25-19, 25-21, 25-12, your finals. The Mineral Point Pointers are state bound. More to come after this. We'll talk to some state bound Pointers on our postgame show. Don't go anywhere. This is high school volleyball on Super Hits 106 and the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 11.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on QueenB Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
What does the Lifetime Comfort Guarantee from Dubuque Mattress really mean? It means peace of mind. For the entire life of your Dubuque mattress, we will adjust the feel of it. If it feels a little too firm, we'll make it softer. If your mattress feels too soft, we'll make it firmer. We take the "what if I don't like it" out of mattress shopping to give you peace of mind. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
At Dubuque Mattress Factory, you got a little snooze time.
In Game 11.
For the first time ever, the Mineral Point Pointers are going to state volleyball. They'll be in Green Bay next week. They are your 2024 sectional champions. We'll take another break. Post-game coverage starts after this on Super Hits 106 and the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 12.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People's State Bank. People's State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right. 0 monthly service charge. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People's State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People's State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on QueenB Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
In Game 12.
Back on Super Hits 106 in the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. Mineral Point Athletic Director Chris Carr and retired Athletic Director Vicki Dahl now handing out the sectional runner-up medals to Fall River. us here at QueenB Radio would like to congratulate the Fall River Pirates on a fantastic 2-season run. They made it to state last year, the first time ever in program history, and came within one win of going back-to-back. Pretty hard to play that well 2 seasons in a row. So a shout out to Fall River for their performance tonight. Mineral Point wins 25-19, 25-12, 25-19, 25-21, and 25-12, your scores on those 3 sets. Quick check on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox, the largest independently owned shoe store in the Midwest. Wabeno Lyona, they've got match point over Pittsville 24-23. We'll get you a score in Regis versus Cochrane Fountain City. Looking like it'll be Regis at state. And still no score in set 3 for Barneveld and Sheboygan Christian. That one was tied 1-1. We will bring you Mineral Point Volleyball from Green Bay on the QueenB Radio, on one of our QueenB Radio family of stations. More to come on that one. So stay tuned to our websites and our Facebook pages for more information on that one. 97.7 Country WGLR, Dubuque Super Hits 106, ESPN Radio AM 1590 WPVL, and the X Extreme 107.1, where you can get more information on those. We'll take one more break, and after this break, we'll hopefully get to hear from some victorious Mineral Point Pointers back after this on Super Hits 106 and the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame 1 minute.
Hey, Joe, I thought you were retired.
Living on a fixed income is tough. So here I am, an essential worker.
I know. I mean, food prices are going up every day. Thank goodness for benefitscheckup.org.
Benefits what?
benefitscheckup.org. It's a free website where people over 60 can find help to pay for food, medicine, even utilities. I got $1,200 a year in benefits. Maybe it can help you.
Paralyzed Veterans of America believes the veterans who've served and sacrificed deserve access to the best our country has to offer. Access to homes, communities, meaningful employment, and the veterans' benefits they've earned. With PVA staff working inside VA hospitals, no other veterans organization has provided more real-time ongoing support for paralyzed veterans and their families. Our nation's heroes fought for your independence. Join PVA in fighting for theirs at pva.org.
Officers take an oath to serve and protect the community, but we need your help too in keeping friends and families safe. I'm Lancaster Police Chief Deb Rukoff. Scam phone calls can hit at any time, and scammers are always developing new schemes. That's why law enforcement agencies remind you to be alert for these types of calls. Prevent a crime by keeping your personal information private and hanging up on scammers. Also, if you've been a victim of a scam call, contact your local authorities.
This public service announcement courtesy of QueenB Radio.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Hey y'all, I'm Kelly Clarkson. Every American dreams of creating a better life for his or her family, but in some communities, those dreams face difficult challenges. When we come together to help those in need get the same opportunities as everyone else, we truly are making our country a better place to live for all of us. So look for volunteer opportunities in your community to help others achieve the American dream, all right? This message is courtesy of the United States Air Force.
A few years ago, Steve Faircow's lungs were failing.
I don't think I had more than a couple weeks to live.
That's when Steve received a lung transplant made possible by an organ donor. Now Steve can do things he never imagined, like climbing 94 floors to the top of a skyscraper.
I never knew that breathing could feel this good. It's an incredible gift.
What could you make possible as an organ, eye, and tissue donor? Leave behind the gift of life. Go to organdonor.gov, U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Health Resources and Services Administration.
97.7 Country WGLR is your home for Green Bay football. Here are Firsty Eye Clinic and Optical of Lancaster and West End Salvage of Lancaster broadcast, proudly presented by Les Mack Chevy, Les Mack Ford, and Les Mack Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Lancaster, where you always get more from less. And Krantz Auto Parts of Fenimore, all season long on our sister station, 97.7 Country WGLR.
Back on Super Hits 106 in the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. The Mineral Point Pointers are sectional champions in 2024. They're on their way to state for the first time ever in volleyball. Our post-game coverage begins now as the student section comes to the floor to celebrate with the Pointers. We'll try and hear from some victorious Mineral Point Pointers. So it's going to be Wabeno-Lyona going to state. And right now, watching this one finish between Regis and Cochrane Fountain City, 24-14 right now. Regis is leading Cochrane Fountain City. They're up 2-0 in the match. And on this play, Regis is going to state. So it's Wabeno-Lyona, Eau Claire Regis, Mineral Point, and Manitowoc Lutheran, the four at state in Division IV high school volleyball here in Wisconsin. Once again, those games will be played at the Resch Center in Green Bay. The seedings will come out tomorrow. The earliest game for Division IV, that semifinal, is at 11:30, and the second semifinal will follow the first one. We will have the Mineral Point semifinal on one of our QueenB Radio family of stations, and if Barneveld advances, we'll have their sectional, or we'll have their state semifinal as well. What a night it has been here for Mineral Point. An empty spot on their banner, no longer the first sectional championship in volleyball history here at Mineral Point High School. We'll take a break, and I'm going to go out into that big crowd of people you see on the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel and try to grab some victorious pointers away from the celebrations so that you can hear from them and their thoughts on going to state. We'll take a break, back after this on Super Hits 106 in the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame 1 minute.
Whether you're doing schoolwork or applying for jobs, access to high-speed internet is vital. Thanks to the new Federal Affordable Connectivity Program, you may be eligible for a discount of $30 or more. Find out if you qualify and enroll at acpbenefit.org. The Public Service Commission of Wisconsin and this station are proud to bring you this message.
Hi, Vicki. How's your knee doing?
It feels better, Doctor. Those painkillers worked great. I was hoping to get some more.
We're being very careful with prescription painkillers. Let's continue with therapy and off-the-shelf anti-inflammatories for now.
Prescription painkillers are America's newest epidemic, causing abuse and addiction for millions. The smaller the dose prescribed and taken, the better. A message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons and the Orthopedic Trauma Association. Visit orthoinfo.org/prescription safety.
I think it's just vapor. Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
One vape pod has as much nicotine as one pack of cigarettes.
My kid?
My kid knows it's dangerous. 5.4 million American kids vape, and most think it's harmless. Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org. That's talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that. Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Postgame 1 minute.
Back on Super Hits 106 in the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel. We are now joined by two victorious Mineral Point Pointers, Lacey Lindsay and Maddie Cabot. For the first time in school history, Mineral Point Volleyball is going to the state tournament. They're sectional champions. Congratulations, ladies. We'll start with you, Maddie. So first of all, what are the differences between this game and the last game? In the last one, it took you 5 sets. In this one, you took care of Fall River in 3 sets. What let you get such a big win?
Last game you could definitely tell that we were nervous, but this game walking into it, we had so much confidence in ourselves, and we just knew we were going to take it to them and give it our all to make it to the state's championship.
Now, we'll take a look a little bit ahead to state. You're going to be playing either Wabeno-Lyona, Eau Claire Regis, or Manitowoc Lutheran. What are you most excited for about going to the state tournament and getting that opportunity?
As a little girl, I always wanted to go to state. My mom went to state, and I grew up in a volleyball family, and just the environment going to state every year, just go watch the teams compete. It's just a blessing that I get to go this time.
All right, congratulations, Maddie Cabot, on your victory. We'll see you in Green Bay next week. Now, for you, Lacey Lindsay, another sectional champion for Mineral Point. This is your 4th year with this program. What's special about this team that let you guys pick up 2 wins in the sectionals and make a trip to state?
I would say we just have the most energy and the most fun. Every single day at practice, we're all ready to go all the time. It's just a blast, and can't really speak right now because I can't focus, but yeah.
Well, I'm sorry that you can't speak because I'm going to ask you another question. Taking a look at this match specifically, how are you guys in the 3rd set able to jump ahead to such a big lead? You had to build up that comeback in the 2nd set. What was different between those sets?
Well, I feel like we didn't really ever get down on each other. We knew what we wanted by the end of this night, and just staying up, all the energy, especially in timeouts, huddles, everything. It was just, we knew what we had to do, and we knew where we wanted to be next week, so yeah.
Now, your opponents at state are going to be Wabeno-Lyona, Manitowoc Lutheran, and Eau Claire Regis. You were a state champion with Mineral Point girls basketball in 2022. What's going to be special about this trip with the volleyball program?
Well, like I said, every other time, this is going to be a blast. I'm so excited. This is, oh my God, I can't even speak right now. No more questions.
All right, well, no more questions. Congratulations, Lacey. We'll see you at state next week. We'll try and track down head coach Carey Cabot now. One more break. We'll hopefully talk to her next and wrap it up after this on Super Hits 106 and the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame 1 minute.
Does that number calling you look familiar, but you aren't sure if you know them? It could be a scam using spoofing. I'm Lancaster Police Chief Deborah Rukoff. Spoofing is a way scammers make it look like an area number, or even a number you know, is calling you. In reality, they could be hundreds or thousands of miles away. Scam calls are after one thing, your information. Prevent a crime before it happens. Keep your personal information private and hang up if you suspect it's a scam.
This public service announcement courtesy of QueenB Radio.
Mama, what does the chicken say? Dog. Cat. Giraffe.
Giraffe, really? Giraffe.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right.
Visit NHTSA.gov/
the right seat.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Postgame 1 minute.
Back on Super Hits 106 in the QueenB Radio Sports YouTube channel, we are now joined by Carey Cabot, the head coach of the state-bound Mineral Point Pointers. First of all, congratulations on the win, Coach. Very special for me to be able to say that one. Now, taking a look at this match, let's break it down set by set. Those finals were 25-19, 25-21, and 25-12. As the match went on through the first 2 sets, you could sense Fall River starting to build momentum, especially that big lead that they had in the 2nd set. And then a flip of the switch, Mineral Point takes over on the momentum. What did you tell your girls to get to that point where they took the control of the game?
You know, our girls were composed the whole time, even when we were down. When we took that time out, we just kind of talked through, you know, we weren't doing anything wrong. Balls just weren't falling our way, and we needed to stay confident and just keep pushing and being aggressive on offense.
All right, now taking a look ahead to the state tournament, you'll be playing either Wabeno-Lyona, Eau Claire Regis, or Manitowoc Lutheran. This is the first team Mineral Point's ever taken to state. So what are you going to focus on in practice with your girls over the next couple of days before you make the drive up to the Resch Center in Green Bay?
You know, we are as physically prepared as we are going to be. I think this week the difference in practice plans will be way more focused on the mental side of the game and just making sure that we're able to control that environment and control our emotions when, you know, stakes are high and there's going to be a lot of people there and we're not used to that platform. Obviously never been there in this sport, but, you know, we have kids on the team that have been there in other sports, and so just leaning on them and making sure that everybody is, you know, up for the challenge.
All right, congratulations, Coach Carey Cabot. You're going to state next week. We'll see you there. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by McNett Electric. They extend their wishes to local athletes as they begin the fall tournament playoffs. Chip and his crew can assist with outdoor outlets and cattle water maintenance, as well as other electrical needs. Agricultural, residential, or commercial, call McNett Electric, Belmont. Our QueenB Radio Sports YouTube page is powered in the postseason by Tim Slack Auction and Realty and McNett Electric. And now time to name our tri-core turning point, and that turning point, the second set comeback for Mineral Point. It was in that comeback where they were able to build some momentum and carry that into the third set. That's where they were able to get their win and their sectional champions in 2024. Let's take a look at what's coming up on our QueenB Radio family of stations in the next couple of days. The Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions will play tomorrow, pregame at 1. The game action starts at 3:35 on 97.7 Country WGLR. The Wisconsin Badger men take on Holy Cross at 6 p.m. Monday on AM 1590 WPVL. Tuesday, the IHSA sectional semifinals between Galena and Fulton at Polo. Steve Prestigard will be there, so make sure to tune into that one. 5:40 pre-match coverage. Match starts at 6 o'clock on the X Extreme 107.1. And Thursday next week, IHSA sectional finals if Galena advances. Wisconsin taking on Montana State in men's basketball at 6 o'clock on the AM 1590 WPVL. Mineral Point State volleyball going to be on Thursday. And with a quick check on the Shoebox scoreboard, presented by the Shoebox, the largest independently owned shoe store in the Midwest. If Barneveld can win set 4 and set 5, we'll have Barneveld State games on QueenB Radio as well, but they'll need to pick up 2 straight wins to do so. They're down 2-1 right now to Sheboygan Lutheran. Thank you to Chris Carr and the staff at Mineral Point High School for having us tonight. It's always a pleasure. Thanks to our sponsors who make our broadcast possible. And thank you to you for tuning in to tonight's game. The preceding has been a QueenB Radio Sports presentation of Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank High School Volleyball, presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on Super Hits 106 Sageville, Dubuque. From the Wolf Construction broadcast booth on the court of the Scotchman's Community Gym in Mineral Point High School, I'm Matthew Gannon. Tonight's final score, Mineral Point 3, Fall River 0. The Pointers sweep the Pirates on their way to state. Rewind with Gary Bryan is next. State volleyball and level 3 of the WIAA football playoff come your way next week on our QueenB Radio family of stations. Signing off for Mineral Point. Have a great rest of your night, folks.
This has been a QueenB Radio High School Sports presentation.
Dubuque Super Hits 106 is KIYX Sageville, Dubuque, a QueenB radio station. On air at 106.1 and online at Super